Hello and welcome to another Roofers Coffee Shop Lunch and Learn. My name is Heidi Ellsworth and we are here today with Jobba and Pegnato. The learning objectives for today will be working with a contractor-driven development software company, benefits of joining a contractor network, and benefits of integrated software and networks. So we're going to take you through the whole 9 yards on all sides so you can see how this fits for your company to get more involved with the right software and the right contractor networks. I've been involved with networks before, and I'm telling you, this is leading edge. This is what contractors want. They want to be able to do it in their system, be able to communicate efficiently and make the customers happy and get paid fast. So let's get started.
My name is Eugene Zakowski. I'm the head of the implementation team. So my team helps contractors onboard and get ready to use Jobba to run inside of their companies. So my team really helps the training, the onboarding, making sure that the customers are getting all of the value and start using the software from day one. Since the company started, our main focus has really been from helping every contractor from small to large to truly close more sales, help them run their businesses efficiently. We really want to get all of the departments working together. So our platform, our company is completely focused on the roofing contractor and helping them increase their profits, their sales, and really help them grow as a company.
So we've been in the roofing industry for about 40 years, and we started Pegnato in 2009 with the idea of focusing on, customer support and customer communication and data-driven decisions. I am the executive vice president. My main role is I oversee our contractor network, which is currently about 300 contractors across the country. I work in our sales department, and I also manage our PRIN platform.
When we say we're a contractor-driven software company, what we're really communicating is what the contractor is telling us is what we're trying to solve. So we spend a lot of time working with contractors to understand from their point of view, what is the problem? So we'll take one story from one contractor, for example, and talk to 10 or 15 other contractors to say, give me your spin on this. Because we really want to understand all points of view. So when we're developing a solution, it's a solution that is going to help the contractor, not a software developer. We really want to make sure at the end, when the contractor gets that solution in their hand, it is going to fit what they're trying to do.
That is so important, having been involved with technology and really looking at that holistic technical solution. So can you kind of talk through that, Eugene, a little bit? What is a holistic tech solution?
So Jobba really sees itself as that center piece of the contractor's business. So let's take, for example, CRM, something very common that people really use every single day to help run their business. Yes, Jobba does have a CRM, and we use it in a system, but contractors have those tools that they happen to love, and that could be another third-party CRM. So our philosophy is, let's really be that platform that helps contractors integrate those tools that they love into our system. So that holistic solution is, we don't want to tell you yes or no. We want to provide those great tools and values, but we do understand that there's other things out there that you may enjoy. So we want to help ensure that collaboration, help you build those paths so you don't end up with data silos. So we really want to be that hub, that one place that you can go to no matter what you want to use, and make sure your whole organization still gets the benefit.
That is such a great new concept because everything has been so closed off in the past. You got to use this one software, or even if you use 2 or 3, they don't talk to each other.
Right.
And you have opened it up so that they're all talking. And we're really going to get into that how important that is with this overall working with a network, working with facility managers. You were kind of talking about seamless integrations. Let's talk just a little bit about what all does that include?
The integrations, it's a real big buzzword right now in the industry, but what it really means is a platform or some software's ability to communicate with other platforms. So what we have in Jobba is we have an API solution. So we do have the ability to talk to any platform that really wants to talk to us. Not every platform, necessarily wants to be able to talk to others, but Jobba, we look at it differently. We want to encourage that to happen and to help facilitate that. So when we mean it's seamless, it's more like saying, we're not going to stop you. We want to help you. We want to encourage it. Everybody does things a little bit differently. So Jobba's API is really designed to work individually with each contractor, because not everybody does accounting the same way. Not everybody runs their sales department the same way. Jobba's API is designed to work exclusively with how that customer wants to do business.
Right. With data flowing both directions.
Yeah, data flowing both ways. They set up the rules. We just help facilitate that those rules are enforced. And we really work with them to make it a seamless process by either offering some support or however we can help facilitate that.
And that really leads into that internal and external processes, right? How important that is for contractors to have their processes, but to have the technology match.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's a big part of actually what my team does on for Jobba, is we will sit down with contractors and offer that ability to be that sounding board. So we'll review your processes, help you streamline them, document them, create those funny flow charts that nobody likes to make. We really love that stuff. And we really want to help take what they're doing day to day and tie it into the tools that they're using and help them configure a solution that will work for their business. So it's a very fun part of the job for me, to be honest.
How did your company decide to put together 300 contractors? How did that all happen?
We really wanted to, on our customer side, help them manage their entire portfolio, but also supporting local roofers, regional roofers, supporting other businesses to kind of create a collaborative environment.
I love it. So just real quick too, tell us, who are some of your customers?
Whole Foods, we have Staples. We also have shopping centers like Phillips Edison, Regency centers. So anywhere from grocery stores to restaurants to retailers to shopping center owners. So,
right. And that includes total service and maintenance. You're taking care of all these customers, and also re-roofs?
Correct. Yeah. So pretty much we provide leak service, roof inspections, project management. So, and we utilize our network to provide those services. So our focus essentially is managing the transactions on our platform, but bringing all of these players into what we like to call like our ecosystem. So we've trying to create an ecosystem of contractors and customers, and all of them playing on the PRIN platform. So
I love it. So what are some of the benefits for a local roofing contractor to work with Pegnato?
Yeah, so a few things. The way we're designed is we're totally transparent. So the roofer that's going on site, the client knows who it is. There's also no charge to the contractors. It's not a pay to play. So as long as they provide good service, good communication, they're welcome to be a part of our network. Lastly, it's for those roofing companies that might not have access to these larger accounts, because the larger account might require a one-stop shop type of place. So it's essentially free sales at a certain extent, but also just being able to connect them with clients that they wouldn't be able to sometimes on their own.
Yeah. And technology has really made that difference. I mean, in being able to do this collaboration. Can you tell us a little bit about your PRIN platform or the PRIN ecosystem? I love how you said that.
Yeah. The system was designed, like I'd mentioned, for client communication, being able to notify the client of your work orders accepted, your work order is scheduled, their tech is on site, the work is done, here's your photos and your paperwork. So having all those steps outlined, but also the quality of work is managed and monitored as well. So our system, by streamlining those mundane things that are tedious but important, we're able to really focus on the quality of work and problem sites or emergencies. And then on top of that, once all those transactions are ran through our platform, we're capturing data. So we're helping our clients see where their total spend is, problem areas, not just somebody saying it's an issue, but really having data support that and helping them make their CapEx decisions and all that good stuff.
Yeah, that's excellent. Using technology, data, that's what we need, right? We need to know what's going on. So you and your company, Pegnato, made a decision to start working with Jobba. So can you tell us about that process and how you decided to start working with Jobba to enhance your PRIN platform?
Yeah, so our system is also an open-ended API. We initially had our designed it and we have our client portal, but we also noticed clients had their own systems. So we integrated on the client side, which we call like the front end. So for the facility managers and the retailers, they have their work order systems or their systems. So we connected with those to make it easier for them to place orders or them to track orders. The back end, which we call, is where the contractors are. So, we're dealing with, like I said, 300 contractors getting paperwork a million different ways. So my thought was, instead of having me build some type of contractor portal, why don't I partner with somebody who already figured it out, and find a way for us to connect with them so that we can essentially connect the customer with the contractor all through the platform.
The contractors who are in Jobba, and you have thousands, how is that working for their business? And then that ability to integrate into the PRIN platform?
It's working quite well, and it's really helped them, like Alex said, focus on what they do best. The fact that they signed up with Pegnato is a big deal to begin with. And when we kind of looked at the workflow and how we could really help everybody was, let's take away some of that manual effort. Let's automate the things that need to be automated and let the contractor do what they do best, which is fix and repair and get that stuff done. So that those steps that we've removed for the contractor, like automating the communication, Pegnato no longer has to call a Jobba contractor to see where they are. It's automatic. They just do their work, process their tickets, and Alex's team back at Pegnato, they don't have to worry. It's made the overhead of doing the work a lot less. So it's a lot more efficient.
So we have some contractors out there watching right now. They may be getting in touch with Alex saying, hey, we want to be part of this network, or maybe they're already in Jobba. How do contractors kind of start working through that integration with their systems, Jobba and Pegnato?
Yeah, I mean, as far as the Jobba to Pegnato part, obviously setting up with Pegnato and getting that kind of taken care of is a step in the process. But really, as far as signing it up for Jobba, it's pretty streamless. I mean, they log into Jobba, they set up their account, they link with the Pegnato network. It's a click of a button, then they're really just set up and ready to go. I mean, obviously there's some training and things like that we want to go through with the contractor to make sure they understand how everything works. But the heavy lifting is none for the new customers. For existing customers, just reach out.
Wow. Alex, set up for contractors to get involved in the network. How does that work?
Yeah, we usually just have a phone conversation, just explaining our expectations and, which are pretty general, pretty basic, like customer expectations on response time, turnaround time. And then, as long as they're on board, we have like a 1-pager that they fill out so we have all their information. We know what manufacturers they work with. So we just want to get all their correct info into our system. And then I work with Eugene and his team, and we just kind of turn the connection on and do a quick test, and then it's good to go.
Share with us how that live integration maybe works, Eugene. Can you walk us through it? Or
yeah, I'll walk you through it. So it really starts with, as Alex said earlier, their facility manager partners requesting some sort of work from them. So their team, again, operates as normal. They create the ticket, they create the request, they choose the contractor it wants to go to, and Jobba notifies the contractor, hey, you've got a work request that came in from Pegnato. And then they just process it like a normal ticket. They accept the work. And the entire process, we're notifying Pegnato and updating statuses in real time. And then once they final invoice Pegnato, this is my favorite part, the invoice goes right to Pegnato as well. So it's not only the work, but it's also their invoice. And then a contractor can get paid because the invoice is in Pegnato's hands as quickly as they hit send on the invoice.
the contractors must be loving this, right?
Oh, yeah. My team is happy as well because, their calls are moving through the process, and the clients are happy in turn because the communication is quick. So it's been really great so far.
Yeah, I always joke, I say we love talking to the Pegnato team, but we don't want to hear from them. And that's what we did. We're trying to make sure the contractor doesn't have to talk to them. They're great people, but really we want to make it seamless for everybody.
Yeah.
How do contractors know when it is a good fit for them to join this network, like if you're to describe a contractor that you really want to have come be a part of your network, what does that look like?
We're just looking for someone who does good quality work and has good communication. If you communicate well, you're going to hear more from me. And we pay for this integration as well because we value it and we think it's important. So the contractors, again, we're trying to make it as easy as possible for them to just join us and, give them work, because without them, we can't support these facility managers. We don't have any roofers. We don't have a truck or a ladder of our own. We're really just trying to facilitate this, and build this ecosystem and make these connections.
Right. And the contractors really should be looking at both steep and low slope applications and repairs, right? And so They're going to need to have all of that put together, possibly multiple complex departments. Does some of that kind of make a difference?
We're strictly commercial, but we do steep slope as well. Some of our clients have that. So, and if a contractor has one specific manufacturer they work with, we'll take them as well. So we don't need them to be this vast, well-developed, huge thing. So we have niche clients as well that have certain types of roofs. So anybody and everybody is really welcome to participate. So
I love that. And Eugene, as they're starting to look at bringing Jobba into their system, maybe they have several different applications or softwares already. What are some of the things that you, as you're talking to contractors, tell you that they're ready to really look at this more complex integrated system?
Well, I would really say the contractor that is growth focused, that really wants to become efficient using the tools that they have, that's a really good contractor for Jobba, because of a lot of the workflows and the complex situations that a contractor deals with, that Jobba could help them solve. I mean, if they're a large contractor and they're spread out across multiple regions, cities, things like that, if they have complex accounting needs and things like that, Jobba's ready to help handle them. So I would really sum it up to be a contractor who needs to grow and they have room to go through efficiency. And they really want a platform that's going to help them bring their departments together. I think that's a great contractor that Jobba can help fulfill, not beyond the Pegnato need, which I think is obviously a wonderful thing.
Right. And the fact that there are so many integrations. I mean, how we started this out with, and I just think it can't be said enough, is the ability to integrate with software that contractors already have, open APIs, total transparency, that's going to make the workflows work even better for each company.
Yep.
Thank you both. This has been great. And as part of this Lunch and Learn, we will have both Eugene and Alex's contact information on that discussion sheet, and it will be right there. So if you have questions, you always know where to go. Plus, obviously, you can go on to Roofers Coffee Shop and go to the Jobba directory to find out more information and see everything that's going on with Pegnato and Jobba. We are bringing this type of information and education to you monthly on the Roofers Coffee Shop Lunch and Learn. Be sure to catch all of them under the RLW navigation on the site, and take a picture, show us what you're doing, and maybe we'll buy you lunch. Thanks a lot and have a great day.